Welcome back to Coin Explorer. All right, folks, hold on to your seats because today we're diving deep into a story that could change how you look at your spare change forever. You see this coin right here? The 2004 South African 2 Rand coin? At first glance, it may look like just another piece of pocket change. Nothing special, right? Well, what if I told you that this coin, this seemingly ordinary piece of metal, has been estimated by collectors and experts to be worth not just a few hundred, not even a few thousand, but potentially tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of US dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Some claim this coin could be valued in the millions depending on its condition, rarity, and unique features. Sounds unbelievable? Good. Because what you're about to discover is a mind-blowing story filled with history, mystery, and the magic of numismatics, the world of coin collecting. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at a coin the same way again. The 2004 South African 2 Rand, the coin that could be worth a fortune. Let's begin right at the surface. The 2004 2 Rand coin from South Africa is composed of nickel-plated copper, giving it a shiny silver appearance with a subtle golden undertone when it catches the light. It weighs 5.5 grams and measures 23 millimeters in diameter. On the obverse side, you'll find a beautifully engraved image of the greater kudu, a type of antelope with majestic, spiraled horns. The design is graceful, calm, and distinctly African, a powerful symbol of the country's wildlife heritage. On the reverse side, we see the South African coat of arms, proudly centered beneath the words South Africa, written in one of the country's 11 official languages. And here's where things start to get interesting. In 2004, the name South Africa was inscribed in various languages depending on the batch, and some languages appear on far fewer coins than others. We'll come back to that point later because it's a major clue in this coin's value. Also inscribed on this side is the year 2004, a year that, at first, might not seem particularly special. But the deeper we dig, the more layers we uncover. A nation in transition. Let's take a step back and look at what was happening in South Africa in 2004. The country was celebrating 10 years of democracy, a full decade since the fall of apartheid and the election of Nelson Mandela as the first black president of South Africa in 1994. By 2004, South Africa had become a symbol of transformation, a beacon of resilience and rebirth. And coins minted during this period carry more than just metal. They carry meaning. In a country where every design choice was carefully made to reflect unity, culture, and hope, every coin from this era is like a miniature time capsule. Now think about it. If you were the South African Mint and wanted to create something special, something symbolic, what better way than to embed subtle features into the currency? Tiny, nearly invisible variations, die errors, limited mint batches, all of which would make some coins incredibly rare and incredibly valuable. Rarity and value. In the world of coin collecting, one word reigns supreme: rarity. And that's where the 2004 2 Rand coin becomes a superstar. While millions of 2 Rand coins were minted, only a small number from 2004 seemed to contain unconfirmed mint errors, die shifts, misaligned edges, and language-based variations, making them hot commodities in the world of numismatics. Collectors around the world have been whispering about the ghost mints, coins like this that slipped through the cracks only to be discovered decades later. Some show double striking, others have off-centered printing or faint inscriptions, tiny irregularities that drive collectors wild. One of the most talked-about features is the language variation on the reverse. Coins with rarer language inscriptions like Xitsonga or isiNdebele are believed to have been printed in lower quantities compared to more common ones like English or Afrikaans. Add to that the potential for a minting anomaly, and suddenly you've got a coin worth thousands, tens of thousands, even 6 figures to the right buyer. And here's the kicker. The South African Mint has never officially confirmed the quantity breakdown for each language. That mystery? It only increases the coin's allure. Legends from the collector world. Let's talk stories, because in the coin world, legends are everything. There are whispers about a collector in Cape Town who found a perfect condition 2004 2 Rand coin with a rare double rim and an isiXhosa inscription. After professional grading, it was marked as MS69, nearly flawless. He later declined a $50,000 offer from a European collector who claimed he'd been looking for that exact specimen for over a decade. Then there's the story of a Johannesburg antique dealer who bought a bulk lot of coins for under $100, only to find that one of the 2 Rand coins had a die crack running across the coat of arms. A subtle error, yes, but enough to turn the coin into a high-value rarity. These stories, while unconfirmed, keep the community buzzing. Because in the world of collectibles, belief fuels demand. Grading, the game changer. So let's say you think you might have one of these 2 Rand coins from 2004. What's the next step? Simple. Get it graded. Professional grading services like NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, or PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, examine coins for authenticity, condition, and rarity. A coin that might be worth $100 raw could be valued at $10,000 or more when professionally graded. And if you've got one with a mint error, or a rare inscription language, or an uncirculated, flawless condition, congratulations! You could be sitting on a small fortune. Not just metal, a piece of history. Here's why this coin matters. It's not just about the money. This 2004 2 Rand coin is part of South Africa's post-apartheid journey. A story of hope, of unity, of new beginnings. The symbols engraved on its surface, the kudu, the coat of arms, the language, they all represent a nation defining its identity. Owning one of these coins isn't just about wealth, it's about owning a piece of history, a relic from a turning point in global politics. And in the world of collectors, that kind of connection is priceless. Check your change. Seriously. So what can you do? Go to your old coin collection. Ask your relatives. Visit flea markets. Dig through that jar of coins that's been sitting in your kitchen drawer for years. And when you find a 2004 2 Rand coin, look closely. Check the inscription language. Examine the edges. Look for cracks, doubles, misalignments, or anything that looks slightly off. Use a magnifying glass. Do your research. Because the coin you thought was worth 2 Rand could be worth more than a new car, more than a luxury vacation, even more than a house. So here's your mission, coin explorers. Don't ignore your change. Don't underestimate the value of what's in your pocket. Because coins like the 2004 South African 2 Rand are out there, and they're waiting to be discovered. Your discovery could be next. If you loved this story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next mind-blowing coin story. And remember, always check your change. Because you never know when a simple 2 Rand could turn into a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. Thanks for watching. Keep collecting, keep learning, and may your next coin be the one that changes everything.